watching The Rhode Show on WPRI 12.
In the spotlight this morning, Eat Your Heart Out. She is a best-selling author, Emmy Award-winning co-host of The Good Dish and the upcoming 8th season of Fox's hit series, MasterChef Junior, not to mention mother of 4. And now Daphne Oz has a new cookbook out, and somehow she has found the time to join us this morning on The Rhode Show to tell us a little bit more about it. Good morning, Daphne.
Good morning. Thank you for that very generous intro.
Well, we're thrilled to talk to you. If I may geek out for a moment, I love following you on social media. I'm such a fan, and I love your approach to food and eating. I'm also, you know, an eater by nature, as you say. So I'm excited to hear all about this new cookbook, Eat Your Heart Out. Kind of tell us the premise behind this one, because this isn't your first cookbook.
No, but it is. I'm glad to hear you say that, and I appreciate it because it is. I think this is, all my books have been very personally motivated, things that I was grappling with, that I wanted resources around that I couldn't find. And this book is no different, and it really encapsulates a lot of my attitude towards eating in general, which is I am very much an and, not or person. I do want pleasure and wellness in every bite. And Eat Your Heart Out is all fun, no fuss food to celebrate eating clean, which I think is kind of like odd for some people because their idea of eating clean means no flavor, no taste, it's very black and white, very like all or nothing. And that's just not how I live. I feel like taking good care of ourselves should always be delicious. Why should it feel any less celebratory to be nourishing your body than it does when you're indulging, which I do plenty of, obviously. So Eat Your Heart Out is actually my reset that I do 5 days on, 2 days off. And I've done it for like months on end after childbirth, but I've also done it for a week or two after the holidays. And the recipes are free from gluten, free from refined sugar, but totally full of flavor, which is obviously priority number one.
Yeah, I love it. And I know that you really focus on flavor so much so, and that like you said, it's still fun to eat clean, and it's still okay to not eat clean when you choose not to. But I know for this book specifically, you've done gluten-free, no refined sugar. That I am very excited to hear more about these recipes. I was flipping through, they sound delicious. You wouldn't think things maybe would be that good without refined sugar or gluten. So how did you come up with all of these recipes? It couldn't have been easy.
Well, I know, I'm glad to hear you say that. And this book took a long time. I've been working on it for the better part of 5 years because I really wanted to make sure these recipes were craveably clean, that you were and practical enough that you were actually going to return to them over and over again, and feel full. Like something else I was really not interested in was feeling hungry after my meal. So it took time to cultivate and craft these ideas. And it's what I love. So it's actually really fun to see, like, how can I leave just enough of what I need to really have the flavor sensation that I'm craving and the experience of eating that I'm craving, but weed out the things I just don't want or need to have. And without refined sugar and gluten, it's interesting, the framework of that is actually so simple that you can really relax. A lot of this book is about food confidence. It's knowing how to feed yourself to feel good and fringe benefits of that, more energy, more vitality, fitting in your clothes, all the stuff that we care about. But it's really, it was very personal. Like I said, gluten and refined sugar just happen to be things for me that I feel like I get tripped up by because they're so easy to find. They're so delicious. They can be addictive. They're really one of those things that when you are really busy, really stressed, a lot of celebrating, whatever it is, they're the easiest things to make it difficult to follow any healthy living ideas that you have in mind. So I loved being able to really showcase what I use and do in my own life. A lot of people know I've been a WW ambassador for the last couple of years, and people always ask me for recipe advice on like what I do within that program. And these are so many of the meals I rely on. So it's just good, clean, simple, easy, totally delicious food.
I am a WW fan as well, so I appreciate that about you too. And you have a couple of your favorites right in front of you. So why don't you quickly just tell us about a couple of your recipes that you have there?
Yes. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to make Mama's barbecue chicken, and you'll see how fast and simple and barely any cleanup it is, which I love. But just to show you some of the array I have here in the kitchen with me, the book obviously does breakfast, lunch, and dinner because we have to have ideas for all 3 meals. But I recognize that even when you're doing a reset, sometimes you want a carby sweet breakfast like a gorgeous banana pumpkin muffin. Guys, these are the love child of pumpkin pie and banana bread. You heard it here. These are not muffins that are going to crumble and fall apart in your lap. They are juicy and delicious and filling, which again, need to be filled up. Also salty snacks like my spicy nori popcorn, beet hummus. I actually love the beet hummus, especially because adding beets makes it pink and fun and gorgeous, creates great earthy flavor and sweetness, but it also adds iron, adds great, magnesium, manganese, like all kinds of wonderful minerals, coming along in there as well, which I love. And then desserts. You still have to have desserts, even without gluten and refined sugar. This is my blackberry crumble. These Mama's barbecue chicken is really one of my favorites because you'll see how quickly it comes together. I make a simple barbecue sauce, which is tomato puree, a little apple cider vinegar, and mustard to bring a little layered tang, which I love. Some spices. I've got paprika and onion powder, chili powder, onion and garlic, chili flake because I like it a little spicy. You can leave that off. And then a little bit of sweetness coming through from date puree. So this is date syrup. It's widely available. I also have a recipe for it in the book. And this, you can see it has sort of that same wonderful stickiness of molasses. It actually tastes a lot like molasses without any of the bitterness. Saute that for about 10 minutes. And then here's how you're going to nail your barbecue chicken. Take your sheet tray and put it in the oven as it preheats so it gets nice and piping hot. Brush it with a little olive oil. Then you're going to add your chicken thighs and drumsticks that we've coated with that barbecue sauce we made. And you're going to immediately hear that sizzling noise, which is the start of flavor and the start of crust and the start of glory in this wonderful meal. Flip them about halfway through. They go in the oven 40 minutes, so flip them halfway through. Give them a nice little brush of that barbecue sauce. The final 3 minutes of the cook time, you're going to brush a little more barbecue sauce on and go under the broiler. And that gives you that smoky char and that wonderful just nuance of barbecue that we love to sink our teeth into. Summer is coming, grilling is coming, you know, outdoor eating is coming, and this is one of our personal family favorites to just tuck into over the counter.
Oh, these sound amazing. I cannot wait to dig in. I'm drooling. Thank you so much, Daphne, for joining us this morning and sharing some of these recipes. And if you at home would like to get your copy of Eat Your Heart Out, all fun, no fuss food to celebrate eating clean, it is available now.